Yeah, doing your KYC on the Tria app can be very easy, and some people may find it hard as well. So, trying to do your KYC, that is immediately after you purchase your card, the first thing you are going to be required to do is to put your first name, put your last name, put your email, put your phone number, then put your country code right here first. Then you put your phone number right here. Then you write in your age, all right, your date of birth. Okay, so it is very much advised that you get your ID card ready with you so that you can check out the dates on it to avoid making any mistake, because any mistake could make your card to be rejected, or make your own KYC request to be rejected. So once you have input all this, then you go ahead and click on continue. And once you click on continue over here, they are going to be requiring you to put your identification number. All right, so they say right here, for non-US citizen, enter the ID number from a verification document such as local ID, passport, or driving license. Your local ID can include your NIN, voters card. All those are your form of verifications. Okay, and if you're in US, for US citizen, please enter your SSN without space or special character. So over here, you are going to require to put your ID number right here. If you are using voters card, check your voters card. You are going to be seeing where they write something like VIN. If you are using your NIN, you are going to be seeing where they write NIN as well. So I'm using my voters card, so I'm going to be inputting my voters card numbers right here. Then I'll click on continue, and immediately after that, they are going to be asking for your occupation. They said, please provide some information to help us customize your experience. So over here, you choose your occupation, then you choose how much you earn yearly, then you choose your account purpose. That is the reason why you are actually creating an account. Then expected monthly income. So right now, I'm going to be choosing my occupation as self-employed. That is if you employed yourself. But if you are unemployed, choose unemployed. If you are a student, all these are going to use to measure your order details. So I'm self-employed. I will click on self-employed right here. Annual salary range, you have to be honest with them, $0 to $25,000. I'm not even earning this much. I will click on it. So account purpose is from saving, business transaction, personal spending. In this case, I will choose personal spending. Okay, so expected monthly return is $1,000 to $1,000 every month. Yeah, currently I think I'm earning within that range. So I will click on continue. So this is your KYC address. You can still change your shipping address. So this is your card holder name, and of course this is a kind of you providing where your card is going to be dropped, or your location, or where they are going to be bringing your card to. That is if you want to purchase virtual card, like non-virtual card, like the metal card and other stuff like that. So country, I will select, of course, Nigeria, my country. So line over here, you have to input your line. So this one is going to be very confidential, and I'm gonna have to cut the video to fill this one immediately. Okay, you can see verification required, you can see KYC submitted, and right now you just have to wait to have your account verified. They will cross check your details. From there, they are then going to be deciding if your account has been verified or not, if they have verified it or not. So from here right now, you click on claim reward. You are going to be getting 1,000 points for that. Okay, so over here right now we are good to go. You can see KYC submitted, information required. Over here, complete verification. Let me see what we're gonna have right here. Okay, before you continue, use the document of your country for KYC verification. We recommend not use VPN during KYC. Your KYC will be rejected. Now, after you have successfully made the payment, and after you have completed your KYC, completing your KYC is very easy. They are only going to be asking you for your personal details, like your ID card, and of course they are going to be asking you to snap your ID card and other stuff like that. Make sure your info is correctly matched with the one on the ID card, so that they won't have to reject it. Okay, so right now I have completed my KYC. After a while, I tried it over and over, and finally it went through. Now I have to activate my card. I will click on activate card right now. So over here you have to agree to Tria Card terms. You have to accept all of them. Accept the e-sign consent. I accept the Tria Card terms and the issuer privacy policy. I certify that the information that I have provided is accurate and that I will abide by all the rules and requirements related to the Tria Spend card. I acknowledge that applying for the Tria Spend card does not constitute unauthorized solicitation. So right now I will click on sign and accept. You can see right now my card is currently being activated right now. You can see activating your card, and right now we should be good to go. So right now I have successfully activated my card, I suggest, and over here right now my balance, the balance on my card is currently 0. Now over here you can see pending transaction right here. You can see I actually got $10 right here. You can see $10. This is a gift. That is when you activate your card, you are going to be giving $10 for free. Okay, so right now you can see this transaction is currently pending, and over here this is the list of all the transactions that you have made using your card. So right now it is currently pending, and in just a short while it will go through right now. Coming back to the home page right here, let's see what we're gonna have right here. My balance right here is still 0. This is like my wallet balance. All right, this is like my wallet balance, but there's something that I think we need to put into consideration right here, and that is recovery. That is to recover your wallet in case anything happens. So set up recovery, and over here you click on it, seed phrase. You need to write down your seed phrase. All right, now before you can be able to write down your seed phrase, you need to answer the following questions. If you lose your secret recovery phrase, Tria can get it back for you? No, they can't get it back. Now, if anyone, even the support agent, asks for your secret phrase, should you give it to them? No, you are being scammed. So right now the last question is, your recovery phrase gives full access to your wallet. You are responsible for it. If for its safety, yes, I understand. And answering this question correctly is going to be giving you, providing your recovery phrase for you. This is it. Once you click over here, it is going to be, once you click on this, it is going to be unlocked for you, and then you can write it down. All right, so right now you can see this is my recovery phrase, but I won't let you guys see it so that you guys can go ahead to, you know, take what's in the wallet, just like you guys. Someone from my followers actually took the one I had earlier. So this is my recovery phrase. I'm gonna reply. You are not seeing it because I'm protecting it, because you are not supposed to see it. So right now I will go back. Okay, and just like that, you have successfully verified your virtual card. You have done your KYC, and let's check if the transaction has actually gone through, the one that we are supposed to get for our card. So it is still pending, but in just a short time with the transaction is going to go through, and we are going to be receiving $10. All right, we are going to be receiving $10. You can see it is pending. Very soon it will be verified on the blockchain, and our account is going to be credited with $10. I'm still going to be sharing it on the wallet or on our Telegram group. All right, so over here it is very easy. You can also add to Google Pay so that you can use this to pay for any of your Google services. It is as simple as this. So this is how you get your KYC. This is what how you get $10 for free for just activating your card. And remember, doing this is going to position you for a lot of airdrop and a lot of benefits in the future. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to activate yours, and I will talk to you guys on the next update dropping very soon.